Hi students, welcome to my channel Atom Bio 360. So today I going to discuss about the topic that is male gametophyte development, otherwise pollen grain development. So this is the pollen grain development stages, different stages in the pollen grain development. So in last class we discussed about pollen allergy, pollen as a supplement in for some people, and again pollen viability periods and pollen banks. So today I am going to discuss about male gametophyte development, otherwise pollen grain development. So another name of the pollen grain is male gametophyte. Pollen grain is not a gamete. Pollen grain is not a gamete. So what is gamete? Gamete is present inside the pollen grain. Okay, so see here. So this is the pollen grain, first two. So intine is present and exine is present. Exine. So exine means that is the outer layer. Intine means inner layer. So it contains vacuoles and the nucleus. So vacuoles and nucleus is present inside the pollen grain. So one nucleus you can observe in this diagram. So this nucleus is converted into the asymmetric spindle shaped nucleus. So this is the vacuole and this is the nucleus. Okay. So after that the division in the nucleus, and it leads to the formation of one vegetative cell and another one is generative cell. So how it is divided? So because of the mitosis. So because of the mitosis process, one nucleus is present in the pollen grain. Because of mitosis, one nucleus is divided into the two cells. So two nucleus, after that it leads to the formation of two cells. What is the two cells? One is called vegetative cell and another one is called generative cell. So what is the difference between the vegetative cell and the generative cell? So vegetative cell, it will provide food material to the, so vegetative cell characters. So first character of the vegetative cell, so I will write separately. So vegetative cell, it is a irregular in shape. Vegetative cell is the irregular shape. The shape of the vegetative cell is irregular shape present in the vegetative cell. And again the vegetative cell, it will provide food material to the developing pollen grain. Okay, it will provide food material to male gametes. Okay, so this is the significance of vegetative cell. So vegetative cell is large cell and it is irregular cell. Okay, and again the vegetative cell, it will provide food material for the male gametes. Okay, and generative cell. So the generative cell, one generative cell you can observe in this diagram. So one generative cell is present. So this one generative cell, again it is divided. Okay, so this is the vegetative cell. So this area is the vegetative cell. So upside this is vegetative cell. Again the generative cell contains how many nucleus? One nucleus. Again generative cell is divided and it will produces two male gametes. So here one nucleus you can observe, here one nucleus you can observe. So how many gametes produced by the vegetative cell? So sorry, this generative cell. So generative cell produces two male gametes. Okay, so by another mitosis. So two mitosis is present in the one pollen grain. So how many mitosis is present in the pollen grain? Each pollen grain contains how many mitosis? So one mitosis is responsible for the formation of vegetative cell and generative cell. Vegetative cell and generative cell created because of the one mitosis. Again another mitosis is present. So second mitosis, it is responsible for the formation of two male gametes. So the generative cell will divide and it will produce as the two male gametes. So each pollen grain contains two male gametes. Okay, so two mitosis, remember, one mitosis responsible for the formation of the vegetative and generative cell, and another mitosis is responsible for the formation of two male gametes. So how that two male gametes is produced? From which cell the two male gametes is produced? So from the generative cell, mitosis takes place in the generative cell and it leads to the formation of two male gametes. Okay, so see here, I will write the steps for more clarity. So this is the pollen grain. So pollen grain contains two cells, large irregular cell and stores the food material. Okay, so that is called vegetative cell. What is the name of this cell? Name of this cell is vegetative cell. VEGE. Vegetative cell. And another cell is there. This cell is called generative cell. Okay, so vegetative cell is the first cell and generative cell is the second cell. So the generative cell so the generative cell, vegetative cell is the first cell. It contains large irregular structure. Large irregular structure is present, and also the vegetative cell stores the food material. And generative cell, it contains one nucleus. Okay. So generally the pollen grain contains how many nucleus initially? One nucleus is present. So by the mitosis process, okay, so mitosis, one mitosis, this is first mitosis. By the first mitosis process, the pollen grain, it will produces two cells. One is called vegetative cell and another one is called generative cell. So the generative cell, again it undergoes the another mitosis. This is called mitosis number 2, second mitosis. Okay, so with the help of second mitosis, the generative cell, it is divided by the process of the mitosis, and it will produces two daughter cells. Two daughter cells produced by the two daughter cells. Okay, so first two daughter cells is produced by second mitosis. So two daughter cells is produced. Okay, so that two daughter cells is called two male gametes. Okay, so see how many mitosis is responsible for the formation of two male gametes. Two mitosis is important for the formation of two male gametes. So now I will ask one question. Okay, I am going to ask one question, that is, for formation of one pollen grain, otherwise I will give 10 pollen grain, and two male gametes, sorry, that 10 pollen grain means 20 male gametes. How many mitotic and meiosis divisions required? Okay, for formation of 10 pollen grain and 20 male gametes, how many mitotic and meiosis divisions required? So option 1. Okay, so option 1, so 10 pollen grains. For the production of 10 pollen grains, how many mitosis? So I will give, instead of 10 pollen grains, like, so 4 pollen grains is produced from one meiosis. means suppose 12 pollen grains and 24 male gametes. Okay, see here. So option 1, 1 meiosis and 1 mitosis. Option 2, 3 meiosis and 6 mitosis. Option 3, 3 meiosis and 24 mitosis. Okay. Option 4, 3 meiosis and 12 mitosis. So which option is correct? So see here. So option 3 is correct. So 3 meiosis. 1 meiosis will produce as how many pollen grains? 1 meiosis will produce as how many pollen grains? Yes, your guess is correct only. 1 meiosis it will produce as 1 meiosis is responsible for the formation of 1 meiosis for how many pollen grains? 4 pollen grains. Okay, 1 meiosis for 4 pollen grains. So how many pollen grains? 12 pollen grains. Means 12 pollen grains. For 12 pollen grains, how many meiosis is required? So 1 into 3 means 3 meiosis is required for formation of 12 pollen grains. Okay, for formation of 12 pollen grains, how many meiosis is required? 3 meiosis required for the formation of 12 pollen grains. So this is the first. And another thing, how many mitosis is required? So how many mitosis is present in one pollen grain? One pollen grain contains 2 mitosis. Okay, so 2 mitosis. Okay, first mitosis for the formation of vegetative cell and generative cell. Second mitosis for the formation of 2 male gametes. So totally how many mitosis is required? 2 mitosis is required for 1 pollen grain. So totally how many pollen grains is present? 12 pollen grains is present. For 12 pollen grains, how many mitosis is required? 12 pollen grains into the 2. So 24 mitosis. Okay, so 24 mitosis required for formation of the 24 mitosis is required for formation of 12 pollen grains. For 1 pollen grain, 2 mitosis. For 12 pollen grains, 12 into 2. So totally 24 mitotic divisions required. So this is about gametophyte development and some calculations about gametophyte development. Students, if you like the video, please click the like button and subscribe my channel and share these videos to your friends. Okay, they also can get benefit. So in next videos, I will explain about gynoecium, that is female reproductive structure. So I will give first some extra information about this male reproductive structure. So some points I will explain, and I will discuss some more questions related to the androecium structure and male reproductive structure. So after discussion of that questions, I will explain female reproductive structure or gynoecium. Okay, so thank you very much for watching my channel. All the best for you.